Hello Guardians, I am back from the Dead One, and today I'll be teaching you about weapon crafting. When you start out, you'll start seeing weapons with the red outline around them start dropping, and that means that they have deep sight resonance attached to them. Some of these are guns that that you can't craft, will still drop with the red outline for deep sight, that you have to use the weapons just by killing enemies and playing with them in activities while they're equipped will increase the progression to them. Eventually, when you finish the attunement progress for the deep sight resonance, they'll get a white exclamation point in the bottom right of the icon. At this point, if you inspect the weapon, you'll see deep sight resonance completed, and you can turn in the deep sight resonance for resonant elements. See, right now I have 10,000 out of 10,000. That is the cap for resonant elements that you can have in the game right now. So if I turn these in, they wouldn't go to the postmaster, they would just disappear. While you're on your character screen, if you go over to the left one tab, to the Triumphs tab, you can look in the Patterns and Catalyst section, and you'll see all the different weapons you can craft. For example, Come to Pass, Auto Rifle, Diddle, and the Tornation Grenade Launcher are all weapons you can craft from the Wellspring Offensive. You just check, today it's Tornation. It rotates daily, so make sure you farm at the weapon you're trying to craft, and hopefully you'll get the deep sight resonant outlines on the gun, because they can drop without them, so it might take a while. From PsyOps Battlegrounds, you can craft the Sweet Sour Auto Rifle, Under Your Skin Bow, Peace of Mind Pulse Rifle, Thoughtless Sniper Rifle, and the Recurrent Impact all drop in that activity. While those guns will drop from PsyOps Battlegrounds, you can also get them from the war table in the helm. If you look in upgrades, there are different perks that will help you get these guns with deep sight. For example, Deep Sight Requisition, the first time you decrypt an Umbral engram into a seasonal weapon each week, it will have Deep Sight Resonance. You go one page to the right on the screen, you'll see I've already collected one for this week. If you've already gotten the gun to drop, you'll be able to pick up one Deep Sight pattern as long as you have that upgrade unlocked per week. And from the Crown of Sorrow in the helm, if you've gotten the upgrades on it, the Focusing Deep Sight upgrade, the first opulent or haunted weapon you focus each week will be Deep Sight modded. And I've already picked up mine if you've gotten the weapon to drop. Here's where you can buy one Callous Mini Tool, Beloved, Drawing, Austringer, Hollow Denial, Bump in the Night, Tears of Contrition, Nezarac's Whisper, Fire Fright, or Without Remorse Shotgun Deep Sight Red. As well as you can find those weapons by playing the Containment activity, or exploring the Castellum, or through playing the Sever Quest mission. From Sabathun's Throne World, by playing any activities, either Alter the Reflections, the weekly mission, or playing through the campaign on Classic or Legendary, going through public events, or lost sectors, or opening chests. You can get the weapons Pointed Inquiry, Empirical Evidence, Forensic Nightmare, and Likely Suspect. And I'm not sure if it's a random drop from all over the place or it's directly from the Throne World. Red Herring rocket launcher. As well as there are different weapons that drop randomly throughout the game, no matter where you're at. You have the Syncopation Pulse Rifle, Ragnhild D shotgun, and the Pale Mirror B rocket launcher. From the Duality Dungeon, you'll be able to get Fixed Odds machine gun and the Epicurean fusion rifle. Finally, from the Bob of the Disciple raid, you'll be able to go for deep sight resonance on the Insidious pulse rifle, the submachine gun, the Deliverance fusion rifle, Blueberry's Ruin glaive, Forbearance grenade launcher, and last, the Cataclysmic, as well as there are certain weapons that you have to go through quest lines in order to get their pattern to unlock them, including the Osteostriga submachine gun and the 3 class glaives from the Report Reverse Lure quest line that are Edge of Action, Edge of Concurrence, and Edge of Intent. Early on in the Witch Queen campaign, you'll have to go to Southern Stormworld and go to the Enclave to craft your very first weapon. When you first land in the Enclave, just turn around and run down this hallway. This is the Relic Resonance Engine, where you'll start crafting different weapons once you unlock their pattern. Once the pattern's unlocked, and depending on which weapon you're trying to craft, it can be 5 different patterns for weapons, it can be 2, or it can be 3 patterns to fully unlock the weapon pattern. When the weapon pattern's fully unlocked and see it's turned gold after you select the triumph is completed, you can come back to shape the pattern. The first pattern that you'll get early on in the game is the Enigma Glaive. When you first craft a pattern, you'll have to choose a frame first, which will show you how much the frame will cost, and then you'll be able to select the perk on the weapon. Starting out, you'll only be able to pick a few, so your choices are kind of limited when you start out when crafting. First you'll pick the barrel perk, then you'll pick the clip perk, and then you can pick the first trait and the second trait. There are different activities such as Gambit and Nightfalls. You can earn mementos that at level 1 you get a tracker for the activity corresponding with the type of memento you put into the weapon. At level 20 there's a title unlocked, and at level 30 there's a shader unlocked. When you pick the frame, barrel, clip, and trait that you want to finalize the shape of the weapon, it will show you the total cost of shaping the weapon. Early on, they'll give you the materials to shape the weapon, but you'll have to earn the materials. Resonant alloy, you earn from breaking down gear. Glimmers, you can earn from any activity. And resonant elements, you earn by finishing deep sight guns and going in and collecting the materials off the gun. So you can see I've finished the Without Remorse shotgun, and I haven't crafted this yet. Once you have everything selected and put into the weapon, you'll see finalized shape and cost 5 resin alloy, 10,000 glimmer, and 750 resin element. When you shape the gun, it will show all the perks that you entered into the gun. It will give you a kill tracker and crucible tracker, just like any other weapon in the game. And then it will also show you the date that you crafted the weapon. And if you look in your inventory, you'll see these 4 orange boxes in a square. That's the symbol to let you know it's a weapon that you crafted. And as the weapon starts out, you start out at level 1. After playing with the weapon for a while, it will level up over time, and then you can reshape the weapon. So for right now, I haven't used Without Remorse shotgun at all. A lot of the barrel, clip, and traits aren't unlocked yet. You can see unlock some of the barrels at level 2, 3, 4, and 5. Magazines at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the standard trait at level 4, 11, 12, and 13. And the secondary trait at level 4, 11, 12, and 13. And then the same traits will also have enhanced traits that, for example, on the shotgun, the enhanced traits where elemental capacitor was unlocked right away. To get the enhanced version, you would have to bring the gun to level 7. And the difference between the enhanced trait depends on the perk that you're looking at. For example, elemental capacitor, increased stats based on currently equipped subclass, increases so depending on that, while the enhance substantially increased stats based on current equipped subclass. So you can see I have the pointed inquiry scout rifle all the way up to level 16. To reshape this weapon, you need to unlock it and make sure it's not equipped on your character. And once you have the weapon leveled up higher, you can change the frame, which stat will gain 10 points, and at level 20 will give a minor stat boost to it. Now that the weapon is at level 16, all of the barrel perks are unlocked, all of the equip perks are unlocked. Also, now that the weapon's level is up to 16, you can put on any of the enhanced traits in both slots. And now that we've got our enhanced perks in, you can see that crafting the gun you would need to use 2 Ascendant Alloy, and it's much more expensive to put enhanced perks on. As far as Resonant Alloy, you can see it takes 1 Ascendant Alloy and 2,000 Resonant Elements versus just 300 Resonant Elements for a standard trait. Once you have all the frame, your barrel and clip perks, and both trait perks for a fully enhanced weapon with everything changed out, it'll cost 20 Resonant Alloy, 40,000 Glimmer, 12 Enhancement Cores, 4,150 Resonant Elements, and 2 Ascendant Alloy. For a few places you can earn Ascendant Alloy. If you're playing the Wellspring, the Master difficulty, Ascendant Alloy is an uncommon drop. And the weekly mission on the Throne World, on Master, Ascendant Alloy is a common drop. On Legend, Ascendant Alloy is uncommon. And on Hero, Ascendant Alloy is a rare drop. Ascendant Alloy can sometimes drop from the end of a containment activity. If you go to the tower and come over here to Master Rahul, once a week you can buy 1 Ascendant Alloy from him for 400 legendary shards. Once you've completed putting in both enhanced perks and changing out the frame of the weapon that you're crafting, you'll see, just like my shotgun that I've got, will get the gold outline to it. See, on mine, I've got rifle barrel, assault mag, enhanced subsistence, and enhanced demolition. And even after having all the perks unlocked, you can still level up the weapon past level 17. One of my highest is my Osteostriga that I crafted all the way back in February. That is level 35. As you get more and more weapons with deep sight resonance, and you've seen how expensive it can truly get crafting new weapons, you want to start storing them in your vault. You can see I have quite a few deep sights done already. Just a bit over 4,000 resonant elements. I've got quite a few stored up in the vault here, so that when you build an enhanced gun, you'll be able to refill your resonant elements with weapons that you've already finished the deep sight attunement on them. Hopefully this guide has helped you. Have fun gaming, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any future content. If you would like to catch me live, you can catch me on Twitch at Back from the Dead 1. Have a great day, everyone, and have fun gaming.